This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And in first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or...
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Finally gets the job done. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Back to throw again. When he can't haul it in, that's a crucial drop on a third down play. Here comes fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Design quarterback run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. But he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. He's going to score.
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. The offense going with the hurry up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He finds his man. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to beat the sticks. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes that LSU offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn and your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Using his legs, it's Allen. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back, it's Nolan. The receiver grabs it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
4th down and 2 coming up. He's trying to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover and get the ball back to their offense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. As the first down is still going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's Nolan. Looking right. This one caught. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times we rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. He's got it near the end zone. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Nothing doing on that play. A big D tackle there for the stop. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. He's stopping behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Gets the first and still running. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Morris. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
And they get the completion. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Back to pass. It's Nolan. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pass caught. Second down now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. The quarterback tried to bounce that from the outside to his left. But give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. Play action, looking to throw. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Brings up 2nd down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
By the receiver. Gain of 20. 1st down for the offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down. And the back gets the football. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff in a single back formation. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
So the misfire in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Looking for some space. It's Allen. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Graham down the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
4th down coming up.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Now folks will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make some. The ball is picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they hand it off to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Now it's second down here. It's a run. Running back's got it. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, LSU. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down to the 37 after a strong return.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Game. Crucial play coming up. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. And the ball to the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Morris. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The defense all over. He stopped him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight done by this QB. Brought down after a short return about the pick. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Grinding away with a running game. Fights off a defender.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop them, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. This could be the game here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback just kneels down. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into.